So we train people like that. And then one day we bring a lawyer, a judge from the city to the village, and we set up a tribunal on the open air, and we call the villagers to come and witness, so that we can establish birth certificate for the children, because the children did not have birth certificate, they cannot enroll in school, public school. So in the morning we could establish 20 birth certificates, and the children who have been able to attend our school can be sent to a public school with some help. So we did things like that in the field of education. In the field of health, we set up also a health center that was made also of coconut leaf and bamboo wool. And it can be beautiful also because we use the mud to mix with the straw, and we make the wall very, very warm. I remember I myself helped to tell the young people how to do it, because when I was young, I have seen people doing that, mixing straw with mud. But in 1964, we were able to put some cement in it so that it can be stronger. And then we ask students of medical schools who are about to graduate as doctors to come every week in order to help the peasants to heal. We open our health center, and people come. They have cataract. They have all kind of disease, coughing, cold, and people can die because of these kind of small illness. We did not have any budget. We only had our heart, because we were young monks, young nuns, young lay men, lay women. And it was love that was the energy that can help us to do so. And we help organize cooperatives. We teach people how to invest, how to organize and invest. One person might borrow money from other families in order to build a house, to invest in a small business as a vendor. And then next month, and then another person will have a chance to borrow the money from others. And that is what we taught in the School of Youth for Social Service. And concerning health, we show people how to build toilets, because before that they went to the toilet everywhere, and if they had diarrhea, then the bacteria may come to the stream of water, and people will get diarrhea also. So we show them how to use cement and sand in order to make a toilet seat very cheap. We did a lot of these kind of things, and we had a lot of joy. And we set up pilot villages. First of all, we came and take picture the way they live in the beginning. And after 1 year of work, well, the village transformed. And we take picture. and we make that village into a pilot village. And we didn't rely on any government, because there were two governments in Vietnam, one communist and one anti-communist. They are fighting with each other. And we did not want to sign up to line up with any government, to take side. Because if we know that if we took side, and then we have to fight the other side. And this is very important. You invest your time, your life into fighting the other side, and you cannot help people. We teach people how to make compost, how to raise chickens so that they would not die. So we learned the techniques in the school, and we went to the countryside and we share all kind of this kind of techniques and know-how. We were able to set up many pilot villages. And then we invite peasants from other villages to come and see, so they will be inspired by the design to transform their villages into such a village. And I was the founder of the School of Youth for Social Service, and I was member of the teaching body, and I taught the subject how to win the heart of people when you go to a village. Because the first thing you have to do is to win the sympathy of the people. And then you come and you are supposed to find a place to stay. And you are told that don't choose a wealthy family, because if you stay in a wealthy family, you'll be discriminated. Don't stay in a house where there is a beautiful girl, because people can talk ill about you. And I taught all these kind of things. And although you eat with them, you sleep with them, but every month you have to offer something to compensate. And you have to win the heart. If there is a temple in the village, you have to win the sympathy of the priest, of the monk. So I taught that subject. Before that, I had gone to learn from other places about community development, the non-violent way of doing things. I also learned about kibbutz and so on. And we organize peasants so that they can help each other. They will take the situation in hand and not just sit there and wait for the government. And then, because of the war, there's so many villages that were destroyed by the bombing. And there's so many refugees that we have to take care of. In the beginning, our purpose is to develop, to do the work of rural development. But because the war became intense, we had to take care of refugees and resettle refugees. In '69, a village that we have built in Quang Tri, very close to the DMZ, the militarized zone, separating the north and the south. And the village is Da Lộc. I spent more than a year to build that village into a beautiful village where people enjoy living